Hello, and welcome to the 2020 Maloney High School Band Awards event. Our 2020 season started off as one of our best. We started off with our mechanized marching band show, which brought LED lighting into our ensemble and some of the best new modern music the marching band season has seen here at Maloney High School. We had a great season with our home show in September, a full season competing throughout Connecticut, and we ended our season at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. It was an awesome season, one of our best. As we got through our marching band season and into the fall, we had a wonderful year planned. We had great events including a winter concert, our Pasta and Pops concert, and an amazing musical, The Great Mamma Mia. We had so many great activities planned, but one activity we never realized was going to hit us, and that was the pandemic of 2020. So many great events we had planned for this year never got to happen. And it's easy to look at this year as so many things that have been lost. But the reality is, despite the fact that we did lose so much, we had an awesome season with so many wonderful people and great events. And we're here today to celebrate the great 2020 season, a year that didn't end up the way it was planned, but it is without a doubt a year that none of us will ever forget. Rob Smozik was a legendary football coach at Maloney High School. He was one of the most respected members of our team, both as a coach and as a guidance counselor. Rob led Maloney's Spartan Green, and unfortunately, several years ago, lost a very difficult battle with cancer. Rob showed us and many other people around the state and country what it was to be a Spartan. And he showed everyone just how well athletics and music can get along. Rob was instrumental in bringing the band and the football team together. He always made it part of our program and always made us a part of the athletic department as a whole. That concept lives on here at Maloney High School, and we continue to be a great team along with our athletic department. Rob always believed in school spirit, dedication to your craft, hard work, and equality. And each year we give out the Rob Smozik Scholarship Award to two worthy recipients that demonstrate what Rob always stood for. This year I'm very proud to hand this scholarship to two very deserving students. It gives me great pleasure to give this award to Mr. Kevin O'Malley and Miss Simone De Leon. Congratulations.
Hey guys, it's Mr. K. I think you all know that I'm a member of the Board of Education, but the role that I really love the most and the role that I cherish the most is that of Mr. K to you guys. Wow, whoever thought that we'd be here in an empty school without you, but certainly just because the classrooms are empty and the band room is empty and this stage is empty, the memories and everything you feel is right here. Truly love you, and to the seniors, you guys are the most incredible group. What you've endured and what you've processed and had to deal with over the past several months, I admire you very much. From the Board of Ed, but most importantly from me, Mr. K, love you all. Congratulations, and go Maloney Band.
Sing and you never heard it done like this. Let me sing. 지금 잡아 멈추지 마. 노래 불러줘. 스틸로 깨는 널로 내게 quiero ir cantar. It's waiting for you.
Each year, our department awards 3 specific jazz awards to members of the jazz ensemble. These awards are the Woody Herman Award, the Quincy Jones, and the Louis Armstrong Award, all named for integral figures in the jazz world. Each of these students have exhibited a high level of skill and dedication to our program and have worked towards the betterment of our jazz ensemble program. The recipients for this year are: for 2020, our Woody Herman Award goes to Mr. Wesley Madison. For 2020, our Quincy Jones Award goes to Mason Genualdo. And finally, the 2020 Louis Armstrong Award for Jazz Performance goes to Mr. Elijah Atkins. Congratulations.
Hi everybody, welcome to the 2019-20 virtual banquet. I just wanted to take a minute to congratulate you guys on a very successful marching band season this year. You all really did put your best foot forward as the season progressed on. Your performances got better and better, and I really do feel that you all put that best performance out there on that last performance you did. And that's all you really need to know. It doesn't really matter what the numbers are or where the placement was. What matters is that you know that you did put your best and you're all out there in that last performance. I also wanted to take a minute to recognize the graduating seniors from the pit, and there's quite a few this year. Every couple of years the pit goes through this where they lose like a real big chunk of kids, and this year is one of them. There's 9 graduating seniors this year, and they are Elijah, Simone, Jasmine, Melissa, Jillian, Kevin, Evan, Abby, and Danny. It's been a pleasure working with all of you and watching you all grow into young adults. You kind of come in as freshmen, floundering a bit, trying to find your way. And we as staff all get to watch you grow into the adult by the time that you reach your senior year and really start to find your direction. I know that you'll all be very successful in what you do in life, and I wish you all good luck. And Brittany and Beardsley, it's been a pleasure working with both of you. Beardsley, who would have ever thought that you would have been my right-hand man? You barely survived the 4 years with me. But no, really, Beardsley, I appreciate everything that you have done. You definitely couldn't have gotten through any of this without you. And Kat and AJ, it's been a pleasure working with you as well. So good luck to everyone as you move forward. And congratulations to all the seniors on moving on to the next phase of your life.
The class of 2020 is also the only marching band that spent their season practicing on a soccer field, as we rehearsed out here while our turf field was being built just around the corner. Our leadership team was essential to our marching band season and concert band season, and I'd like to recognize our section leaders, drum majors, and color guard captains now. Our 2020 section leaders were Adriana Reyes, Courtney Ubeki, and Jillian Jandreau from the flute section, Kyle Wimbish and Moises Tezuki in the clarinet section, Philip Jacob and Paul Halpin in the alto saxophone section, Josh Farnsworth and Tomas Maldonado in the trumpet section, Cariana Sperry in the mellophone section, Adriana Scagnelli in the low woodwind section, Wesley Madison and Cody Reardon in the baritone section, Sam Morales-Barsh and Mason Genualdo in the tuba department, Simone De Leon and Jillian Herget in the mallet section and pit ensemble, Mike Crepio and Ismael Chino and Xavier Brown in the battery department for drumline. Our drum majors for this year were Vanessa DeJesus and Chloe DiCello, and our color guard captain for this year was Mr. Sathapat Chantaneth.
Everyone to love you, just a few good people.
Hello, everybody. I'm Barb Fraser,
And I'm Kim Sauer.
and we have the honor to award the Maloney High School Band Booster Scholarship to two very deserving young individuals in our band. This is my 18th year with the group, and I'm never, ever surprised how many of our young students come and help us all the time. And without them, our organization wouldn't be as successful as it is. For example,
My son won this award last year. He was one of the two students that had won, and it was a tremendous honor and privilege for him to carry on that tradition. And it meant so much to him as a student and a contributing member of the band organization to get that recognition. So he'd like to carry that tradition forward and congratulate the next winners of this year's award.
so we have the executive board review, and like I said, it's a hard decision, but an overwhelming response to two of our individuals. The first one, Cody Reardon. Congratulations. And our second selection is Michael Crepio. Like I said, all of you have been wonderful throughout the entire year, and we always look forward to seeing you come back and be a booster yourself down the road. So God bless, and go forth and be wonderful as you always are.
And congratulations to you all.
Hey, I know it has been a crazy couple of months, but I mean, that's how we started this year, right? We had an incredible summer of just growth and crazy happenstances. And then we moved into fall, and it was nothing but spectacular. The growth that you guys have shown in such little time and how new and fresh all of this was, I could not be more proud of what you have done. That was pretty much fall. You guys continued to grow and learn and be just the most professional and exciting thing to watch that I've seen in a while. So congratulations on a wonderful fall season. That took us to our fun and exciting Winter Guard season of craziness as always, and that included our fun cloaks. I think I have, honestly, so much has been taught to me this year during fall. I don't think that I could have learned more from you guys, but I guess putting a cloak in the show just makes you guys go cuckoo. And it makes me go a little bit cuckoo too. So I hope you had fun with that. I wish we could have finished out that season, but I am so proud of what you put on the floor, what you gave to it, and how you have grown. And I think from start to finish, this has just been a year of growing, and I can't wait until next season to just, the word of the day is grow and grow. So, see you soon.
Need somebody to help me say it one time.
A couple steps to my left, a couple steps to my right. What horns do I have available? What can I do? And so I'm interested in, kind of manipulating the saxophone, trying different things.
Hello everyone, thank you so much. I just wanted to stand up here quickly and have a quick message for all our percussionists, in particular this year. They've been through a lot. We had an incredible summer, fall, and winter season until unfortunately the winter season was cut short. So I just wanted to say a big thank you to everyone who had any part in helping with our ensembles. We rehearse a lot during the summer leading up to the fall season. We rehearse all fall, as most of you are aware, and then the Winter Percussion Ensemble could not be possible without the assistance of everybody in the pit, everybody in the battery, and including our parent volunteers as well. Everybody who worked behind the scenes helped get us where we needed to be. It was a huge success of a season, even though we were only able to go to 2 competitions. We had an incredible show, and this one was really one for the books, I think. We had a ton of fun. Those of you who got to see it, I'm really, really happy with how you supported the group. I want to give a huge shout out to our seniors in the drum line, Michael Crapio, Texas, Xavier Brown, and Ismael Chino for all of your dedication. And you know from the bottom of my heart that myself and all the other staff are so proud of everything you guys did, and we know you're going to stay in touch going forward and hope that you just go out there and really make something for yourself. And we could not be more proud, and I hope everybody is staying safe, and we hope to see you all again soon.
Hey Pitt, this season was amazing, winter was amazing, and I am so proud of every single one of you. The freshmen, you guys did amazing as well. And to the seniors, I had the honor to be your classmate and your instructor, and it was just phenomenal. You guys did amazing things, and I am so proud of every single one of you. I love every single one of you, and congratulations on being seniors and for your graduation.
Julian Torres was a 4-year member of the Maloney High School band program. Julian's life was cut tragically short, and we all miss Julian terribly. Julian was a great musician and a great friend to us all, and especially a great friend to many of our graduates this year. Each year we offer a Memorial Scholarship Award in his honor. This year, we give this award to a most deserving senior who is not only a friend to Julian, but an incredible part of our program. This year, it gives me great honor to award the 2020 Julian Torres Memorial Scholarship Award to Xavier Brown. Each year, the Maloney High School Music Department presents the Letter Award. This award is awarded to students who have been a member of our program for 3 consecutive years or 2 consecutive years, along with a year of membership in Jazz Ensemble. This year, we are not awarding underclassmen awards due to the pandemic and our inability to make contact with you before the close of the school year. Instead, we are focused on our 2020 graduating seniors. This year, we will be awarding the Bar Award, which is a second letter or third letter, depending on the rank and what they have achieved. The following students have earned the Music Department Bar Award for 2020. The senior members receiving the Bar Award for this year are Courtney Ubeki, Simone De Leon, Abigail Wimbish, Adriana Reyes, Adriana Scagnelli, Aiden Lewo, Cody Reardon, Daniel Carrero, Evan Minnick, Isabella Gargiuno, Ismael Chino, Jasmine Morse, Jillian Jandro, Julian Sinclair, Kevin O'Malley, Lawrence Halpin, Mason Genualdo, Melissa Kovaleski, Michael Crapio, Star Taylor, and Vanessa DeJesus. The 2 students, Xavier Brown. The 2 students that are receiving a second bar this year are Wesley Madison and Mr. Elijah Atkins. Congratulations.
Honey, where's my super suit?
Hello, gorgeous. Let's check out how you look today. Who's that person in the glass staring back your way? Sure it's you, but just taking that view and whoa, girl, you couldn't look better. Shake the sleep off and kick into the morning drill. Throw on anything and boom, now you're just a kill. Hit the street, got the world at your feet and whoa, things just couldn't be better. There's no need for hesitation. Life has come as you are, and you're a one-of-a-kind sensation.
Our Senior Musicianship Award is presented to members of the senior class that have exhibited a high level of musicianship over their tenure in the Maloney High School band program. The recipients for this year are Isabella Gargiuno, Evan Minnick, Adriana Reyes, Elijah Stevenson, and Jasmine Morse. Congratulations. Each year, we present the National School Marching Award, and is presented to one student that has exhibited a high level of proficiency in the area of marching band performance. This year, the 2020 recipient is Adriana Scagnelli. Congratulations. The Director's Award is presented to one graduating senior that has exhibited a high level of proficiency and leadership in our program and has been a wonderful member overall throughout their 4 years at Maloney High School. This year, it gives me great pleasure to award the 2020 Director's Award to Mr. Ismael Chino. Congratulations. The John Philip Sousa Award is named for the grandfather of band as we know it today. It's an award that's given across the country to high-achieving students who have given a great deal to their program. This award is presented to a graduating senior at Maloney High School who has done an amazing job throughout their 4 years and has really contributed an immense amount to the overall growth of our program. This year, I am thrilled to provide this award to Vanessa De Jesus. Congratulations.
Facing 20,000 of your friends, how could anyone be so lonely? Part of a success that never ends. Still, I'm thinking about you only. There are moments when I think I'm going crazy, but it's gonna be alright. Everything will be so different when I'm on the stage tonight. Lights are gonna find me shining like the sun, smiling, having fun, feeling like a number one. Tonight the super trooper beams are gonna blind me, but I won't feel blue like I always do, 'cause somewhere in the crowd there's you.
Recording band awards on my sun porch, but here we are. Just have a couple things that I'd like to say. First of all, to every single senior that is graduating from this band, regardless of section, I just want to say I'm so proud of you. It's been no small feat getting through these last 3 months without being able to perform together. And I want you to remember that up until that point, there were little more than 3.5 years in which you did that, and you did that beautifully. And while I don't want to take away from your progress and from the experiences you had these past 3 weeks, I want you to remember that those 3 months we didn't have together will never take away the 3.5 years we did have together. To my drumline seniors, Tex, Cheeto, Mike, and Xavier, I'm just so proud. Again, I'm just so proud. I feel really honored that I got the time I had with you. And that time, it's not going away. You're stuck with me. I'm gonna continually check up on you. And get ready. As soon as these guidelines are lifted, we're out there. We're going to Five Guys. We're getting burgers. Xavier, I'm not going to Chipotle. Like, I might get Moe's. We can link up in, like, the parking lot between Chipotle and Moe's somewhere. But seriously, I've just, I've kind of been thinking about my feelings and, like, emotions regarding the end of our fall season with Mechanized. And I think that the way our section leaders led this year was very unique. And in unique, I mean typically challenging for a leader of any kind to do. They led with kindness, and they led with passion. And while those are characteristics that a lot of leaders, idealize and want to lead with, it's one thing to really act on them. I love you guys. I wish I were speaking to a large room of you and seeing all your beautiful faces, but sometime soon. Don't you worry. I love you guys. I'm proud of you. Enjoy your summer. Be safe. Be smart.
It is now time to honor our graduating seniors for the class of 2020. As you know, this is a year that we will remember for the rest of our lives. As a department, and on behalf of all of our marching band staff members, our department teams, the administration, and our friends, boosters, and community members, I want to thank you, and I want to celebrate all that you've done over these past 4 years. We've had an amazing time together, and despite the fact that we've lost this precious last few months together, the overall time that we've spent together, the performances we've had, what you've contributed to our community and to society as a whole, and the great memories that you take from this place are just amazing. They are vast, and they should not be changed by this unfortunate series of events over the past couple of months. I hope all of you have enjoyed this time. You've had a great time during your overall tenure here at Maloney High School, and I hope that you'll remain a part of our program as alumni members and come back and visit us often. Thank you so much for everything that you've done. I'd now like to list off the graduating seniors from the Maloney High School band program. A gentleman who came to us late in his tenure, was a member of orchestra, and is an incredibly smart young man, someone who we've had an immense amount of fun with, and someone we'll miss dearly, Mr. Abuka Abuelo. One of the strongest musicians I've ever had the pleasure of working with. This gentleman plays drums, sings, plays keyboards, composes, and does so much. Someone who will be continuing his musical career next year, and someone who we know will be doing wonderful things in the future, Mr. Elijah Atkins. Someone who's always been a pleasure to work with, a talented drummer, and someone who's always got a smile on his face and can always bring happiness to whatever might be driving you that particular day. The one and the only Mr. Xavier Brown. A young lady who started saxophone late in her career, was a member of Color Guard, and graced the stage, and was a member of choir and so many more things throughout her career here, Miss Gianna Cagna. A 4-year member of our percussion program, someone who's been a part of our pit ensemble, concert band, and so much more, Mr. Danny Carrero. A member of our drum line, our center snare for this year, and one of the nicest people that we've ever had the pleasure of working with, Mr. Ismael Chino. A member of our baritone section, a member of the flute section from a few years ago, and most recently a member of our pit, Miss Melissa Kovaleski. A member of our baritone section, a man who's graced our stage, and so much more, Mr. Dylan Kraft. A member of our percussion section, quint player, drumline member, and the man that we always knew was going into the Marines. And someone who has been the right-hand man to me throughout these past 4 years, Mr. Michael Crapio. A great flute player, a drum major to our marching band, and someone who's been an amazing overall contributor, volunteer, and so much more, Miss Vanessa DeJesus. A wonderful mallet player, bass clarinet player, and a beautiful singer, someone who will be continuing her musical career next year as well. This is Miss Simone De Leon. A young lady with a beautiful voice, a wonderful flute player, and someone that I'm sure we'll see on Songland sometime in the near future, Miss Isabella Gargiuno. A young man who has had an amazing musical career, a great bass player, French hornist, and so much more. The one and the only Mr. Mason Genualdo. Another gentleman that will be continuing his musical aspirations next year, a wonderful saxophone player, and so much more, a member of our orchestra, Mr. Paul Halpin. A wonderful alto saxophone player, a section leader, and one of 3 siblings in our program, Mr. Philip Jacob. A section leader and member of our flute section, a 4-year member of our program, Miss Jillian Jandro. A member of our clarinet section, a wonderful young man who's graced our stage and so much more, Mr. Aiden Lewo. A low brass member playing baritone, also a tenor saxophone player and trombonist, a man of many talents, Mr. Wesley Madison. A drummer, a composer, an actor, and a singer, the one and the only Mr. Evan Minnick. A young lady that joined our program later in her high school tenure, but came to do great things in our pit section, a wonderful mallet player and a nicest person, Miss Jasmine Morse. A young man with a wealth of talent. We also know he can make a great mac and cheese. Someone who's been a wonderful member of our pit ensemble for the past 4 years, and we will certainly miss Mr. Kevin O'Malley. A gentleman who perhaps made some of the biggest developments and advancements in his time here. Someone who started our program not even able to play his instrument and has continued on to be one of the biggest leaders and well-respected players in our program. He needs a little help shaving his head correctly, but we'll work on that with him. The great Cody Reardon. An allegretto, a flute player, a section leader, and just a wonderful person, Miss Adriana Reyes. A young lady that started her tenure at Lyman Hall and came over here and became a wonderful member of our saxophone section, playing alto and baritone, Miss Adriana Scagnelli. A man of many talents, a man who spent as much time on the football field as he did in the band room, and sometimes spent his Friday nights doing both. One of my favorite things to see was this man playing a bass drum with his football jersey on. Someone who always knew how to make everything happen, and someone who was always able to get it done, Mr. Elijah Stevenson. An amazing athlete, a great flute player, a wonderful friend, and someone who always had a smile on in our program, Miss Courtney Ubeki. And last but not least, a young lady who started her career across town at Platt High School and then joined us for the rest of her high school career, a member of our pit ensemble, and someone that always showed that you may be soft-spoken, but you have an amazing amount to offer to a program. Someone always who had a smile on her face, and someone who I enjoyed working with immensely, Miss Abigail Wimbish. Congratulations to our class of 2020.
Look around you, so many things to do and try. No one's judging and the rules really don't apply. Take a bite of whatever feels right, and whoa, yeah, I couldn't taste break the mold, doesn't matter, go on and break it. Yes, it's a square peg life in a round hole town, but it all couldn't be any sweeter. It may be upside backwards and wrong side down, but it just couldn't feel more complete. And there's so much to do, and isn't it such bliss? Are you ready? Get set, 'cause it doesn't get better than this. No, it couldn't get better than being who you are, feeling bold and free. This is what life should be. Whoa, and it's a madhouse night in this crazy quilt world, and your heart couldn't soar any higher. You've got your freak flag flying completely above, and you just couldn't be more on fire. And life's a non-stop blast of total awesomeness. Yeah, it's crazy, you bet, but it couldn't get better. It's as good as it gets, and it never gets better. What could ever be better than this?
While we couldn't be here in person this evening, I want to take this opportunity to congratulate the members of the marching band, concert band, jazz ensemble, winter guard, and winter percussion. The groups that performed this year were amazing. You've heard from our staff, you've heard about many of our students, and you'll see some of this on video in a moment. We've had some great moments together. Not as many as we wanted to have this year, but many just the same. I want to thank everybody for all their hard work, their dedication, and for maintaining the pride, musicianship, respect, and excellence that we carry ourselves upon all the time. We're looking forward to a regular year next year and great performances back on this stage once again. And while we're dealing with a very difficult time in our lives, I hope that you always look to your music department, whether you're returning next year or whether you're going to become an alumni in a couple of days. I hope you look to the program as a source of happiness and excitement and great memories. And I hope that no matter where all of this pandemic goes and where the next portion of your life takes you, I hope that the music will always stay alive and the memories that we've had together will always stay strong in your heart and mind. On behalf of all of our team, thank you so much and good night.
Let it go, let it roll right off your shoulder, don't you know? The hardest part is over, let it in. Let your clarity define you in the end. We will only just remember how it feels. Our lives are made in these small hours, these little wonders, these twists and turns of fate. Time falls away, but these small hours still remain. Let it slide, let your troubles fall behind you, let it shine till you feel it all around you. And I don't mind if it's me you need to turn to, we'll get by. It's the heart that really matters in the end. Our lives are made in these small hours, twists and turns of fate.